Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is mmorpg, I'm your local streaming witch over on twitch.tv, and today we're gonna go over all of the patch notes for Black Desert Online for September 12th. And starting off we have the first thing, and that's celebrating the land of the morning light soul, which is gonna give us some special login rewards. So until October 9th, for logging in for 14 days, you get all of these things for free. You get Shakatu shiny boxes, as well as some Radiant Shakatu seals and an advice of Valks plus 100. So these are nice things just to pick up for free. So if you have a lot of stuff that you want to get, be sure to log in for those 14 days. And the Radiant Shakatu seals you can now exchange for a lot of stuffs. So if you don't have a horse, you can exchange 10 of those seals that you get from just logging in for 14 days for the horse emblem tier 8. But I would recommend you to save them up to get these things. So you can get try accessories to sell on the central market or to keep them for yourself to enhance and progress in your journey. As well as 150 seals, you get the weapon exchange coupon box ×1. So if you want to reroll your class and you need exchange coupons, you can get them from there, as well as the Old Moon Trade Pass. And if you're one of the people that likes to get all of the titles in Black Desert Online, there is one title that you can only get through the Radiant Shakatu seals, and that is for getting for 300 Radiant Shakatu seals, the Shiny Knight title. Our next event is the Faster Progress Guaranteed Enhancement Upgrade Materials from the World Bosses. So the World Bosses will drop you some boxes that give you enhancement materials for your guaranteed pens. They have also reduced the required materials from 10 to 2 pen for the Old Moon's Guild support accessory with September 12th. You will get this box by defeating the bosses Kozaka, Karanda, Nuva, Kudum and Offin, so all of these will drop you this box, and you will get the Old Moon Alchemy Catalyst 5s to 10s or the Ogilla Piece of the Old Moon, which is really nice. It's a nice little event that is going on, and if you haven't gotten your pen accessories or pen armor or weapon, then this is a nice event to look into and go and defeat those world bosses. Our next event is the Faster Crafting Ornets and Odor Spirit Essence, which is the Infinite MP and Infinite HP potions. So this will help you immensely during your journey, because if you have a fairy, this is gonna get, or like they're gonna continuously care for you if you have that trait for your fairy, and use this item from your family inventory or from your inventory. And you don't need to think about buying any more MP or HP potions. This is though a very big hassle to get, because you have to get 100 of the PD pieces or the full pieces from 3 different spots for both of them potions. So until October 31st, you will get a second weekly quest from the Legacy of Goddess Sylvia. She will give you the Spirit Ascent weekly quest a second time. So there's gonna be a total of 7 quests available, but you can only do one type of quest, or like this one once, or like 2 weeklies in total, which means you get a total of 10 Valdara's memories, which are, for example, the pity pieces that I am currently still trying to get. It's a long journey. It's a long journey. So if you haven't gotten your pity pieces, make sure to do your weekly ones, because you get 10 pity pieces instead of 5, which is gonna help you tremendously for your journey throughout Black Desert Online. Next up, we have a Returning Adventurers event, which is going to give you also stuff for logging in for the next 7 days. So if you are eligible to be one of the Returning Adventurers, which means you haven't logged into the game for the last 30 days or in total 720 hours, and not used the Central Market app on your phone, then you're eligible for these rewards, or for logging in and being one of the Returning Adventurers. So this event will happen until October 30th, and the main things that you will get from this is the Shakatu secret box and the Supreme Old Moon box, as well as a tier 8 horse as well over there. Some item increased collection scrolls ×20, a sealed book of combat, and this is the nicest thing that you can get, the Scroll of Sando Arts on day 1 even. So be sure to equip this one in your Adventurous Tomb slot immediately, because this will give you an item drop rate plus 10%, as well as a combat EXP, skill EXP, breath and health EXP, knowledge gain chance for 30%, extra APs against monsters apparently twice plus 5, and a death penalty -5%. But be sure to also know this will disappear on October 31st with the maintenance. So just keep that in mind. Then the Shakatu secret box contains So this is an RNG-based box, will give you either the Splendid Alchemy Stone of Destruction, Protection, and Life, Val's Heart, and the Inverted Heart of Garmeth. These are like the main things that you can get. And keep these, especially these 3. Do not sell them, even if they're worth 5 billion. You will need them later on in the end game, so don't sell them. Keep them in your inventory, save them up to use them afterwards, as well as the Val's Heart and the Inverted Heart of Garmeth. Don't sell them, especially the Heart of Garmeth. You can put that onto more than one weapon. So if you have it on your main weapon, and you're gonna get it a second time in that box, you can put it in your offhand weapon or in your awakening weapon, which is really, really nice. And then we have an item copy and covers extraction event happening that is gonna happen until September 26th. And this is a real cool, nice event that is going on and that everybody is excited for, because you can tag a new character and you can get the items from your main character and copy them over to your tagged class. So copy your item with only 1 fuel, and it's gonna get more expensive the higher your gear gets. So that's why everybody is really excited that it only costs you 1 fuel, because it's really, really expensive for some people. So if you are like me, waiting for this event to happen again and retagging your class, be sure to be with both classes in Avelia, tag your character or retag your character, or like, and then copy the whole armor, gear, and weapons and accessories by only using 1 fuel. The 1 fuel you can get at the Old Moon Manager in each major city for 10,000 silvers. That's amazing. I'm really excited that this event is happening again. It's happening every few months, and if you had tagged the wrong class, now is the time to do it again. So you will tag your exact gear and put it over to your tagged character, or you copy the gear and put it over to your tagged character, and they can use everything from their inventory and equip them in their normal stuff. Also, we've got the Copperstone 100% extraction rate for only 1 silver, which is if you used Copperstones for your wrong item, or if you have, this will matter later on. Let's say the Ted Aragon shoes at level 20 for your Copperstones. And you want to take out all of the Copperstones for 100%, so they don't take any of those Copperstones, and that for only 1 silver. Go to your local blacksmith and use the extraction function from him and get every single Copperstone back for 1 silver. Each Copperstone long 1 silver. So if you got, like here, for example, 947 Copperstones, for 1 silver, it will be 997 4 silvers instead of like what it usually costs. It's really nice. It's really nice. So if you have used your Copperstones on a wrong weapon or a wrong armor piece, it's now time to get it out of that thing. And then we have the Ready to Explore the Land of the Morning Light Soul, because finally we have the second part of Land of the Morning Light. So Land of the Morning Light Soul, when exploring the Land of the Morning Light, use the event Tomb of Training to boost your breath and strength EXP. And this will be available until October 2nd. And you will get the thing, so the Tomb of Training, from your challenge tab Y. Equip that one in your Adventure Tomb slot. So if you aren't a returning adventurer, use this one immediately. And it will give you a Breath EXP and a Strength EXP plus 50%. To get that EXP, you just need to like set a loop of how your character is gonna run and let the PC running all day long. They will run all day long and get EXP just by running around the place. And for Strength EXP, use the Tomb of Training. And with the Strength EXP, you need to go to a trader, and you need to equip trading items that are exceeding your weight limit, so that you are able to get, or like to strengthen yourself. So that's really nice. That's a really cool event if you're like me, struggling with your breath, and as I'm currently struggling with my breath and with your weight, inventory space, well, not inventory space, but inventory weight, and you can train it by using this tomb much easier, much nicer. Also, interact with the Solaire Warrior in the Hall of Honor in the Battle Arena to consume 20 energy, which is nothing, and receive the Blessing of the Great Knight, which grants you 10% of Breath EXP for 10 hours. for 10 hours. So double it up, make it double it up, make it 60% instead of 50%. That's my bad. The next up, we have the Black Spirits Training Never Stops event. This will happen until September 26th, and you will get 50% combat EXP and 50% skill XP by going up to a Scarecrow and training your character for that Scarecrow while you're asleep or while you're doing other stuff. So you will go to one of the Black Spirits Training NPC located in any major city, and you will get these books. So this is the Book of Training and the Book of Skill. Of combat and of skill. You can get them in 1 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, or 10 hour ranges. So get those books, or if you have them in your inventory, Alt F, and you can search your whole inventory of every place. So you might have some of these books still lying around somewhere. And right click on them, activate them, go up to a Scarecrow and train on them. Click R, so you need to click R, and then you're gonna start training. And this will be popping up on like here, above here somewhere, that will tell you how much time is remaining and the time train to gain combat EXP. And next up we have the Season Plus event. And guys, this is amazing because you get 10 times faster season character growth until October 31st. You get 1000% of EXP just running around and leveling your character. But hitting level 60 and 61 on your seasonal character will be much, much easier. So if you're a new adventurer or you're a returning adventurer, this is going to help you speed through the first part of the story quickly. And upon reaching level 60 with your season character, you can claim the growth support items and gear for non-seasonal level 61 characters from the challenge tab, which means that you get TED boss gear and TED armors for one of a non-seasonal character. And if you don't have a seasonal character, do not sweat it, because you get the Patrigo's Pocket Watch that will activate to instantly reach level 61 on one of the characters that is not a seasonal character and is above level 25. That's crazy. They're helping out new players a lot this week with all of these events that are currently going on. And getting the TED boss main weapon boxes with Awakening and Sub and the TED armor and base Kabosha accessories, this is gonna put you in a really good start or like spot to start off your journey and enjoy the game a lot more. And then you will also get an additional season character ticket that was issued to all adventurers with the September 12th update and maintenance. They're trying to help out everybody here. They're really trying to help out everybody here. And if you've used up all of your characters or like seasonal character slots, now you can make one new seasonal character. Well, you can only make one at a time, but if you used up all of the all of the other ones, you can now make one more. Then we have another event that is called Land of the Morning Light, the 2025 calendar contest. And this is an IRL contest. Well, you can win stuff with your hands. Like you can physically touch them if you win it. So ready to portray the beauty of the Land of the Morning Light? Your screenshot might have in the end year, well, the Black Desert 2025 calendars. So run around the new Land of the Morning Light region and take a screenshot of the beautiful place that you've seen. Both Danghe and Huanghe provinces are included in this contest, and upload your screenshots in the official forum, which is this one. So if you are on the official website, click this one and it will take you right over to the event page where you need to upload it. And then name your post, name it like this, copy it and paste it. Land of the Morning Light 2025 calendar, your region, so EU or NA, and the title of your post. Otherwise, it's not going to be included and you're not going to be able to win. So these are some lovely little inspirations that we've got from our devs, or the CMs, better said. And then there's gonna be 12 winners in total. And you're gonna get the Black Desert merch kit that contains different items from the official merch store. And the 2025 calendar will be delivered around the end of the year, so that you can start off the year with your 2025 Black Desert Online calendar, which one of your screenshots is gonna be seen in. What do we get in the official merch kit? And that is so cute. Oh, I'm screaming, I'm crying. It's the Miss Mew and Mr. Turd desk mat. They wrote it wrong, but it's a desk mat. It's so cute. I love it. Look at them. Look at them. It's a little bunny and a little turtle. Just sitting around. He has his little knife. And there is like the little turtle on a hot balloon riding around. Oh, it's so cute. With a little chicken. There's little chickens. Oh my god, it's so cute. And you get a Black Spirit's hand warmer cushion, which for... Well, we're going towards winter now. Well, at my region here in Italy, it is so gosh dang cold. They just skipped from summer to winter in like 2 days. It's like, what, 4 or 5 degrees currently. It's cold. And here we have the preview of the Black Desert calendar. Well, this one was for 2024, but it will be replaced with your picture and 2025 written on it. And with that being said, one last event that is gonna celebrate Seoul is with the partner exclusive Twitch drops. So there are people who are content creators like myself, but we also have partners, and the partners will give you exclusive drops with your Twitch view. So if you're gonna go and watch a Twitch streamer, you can watch me here if you want some other drops, but you can also watch the exclusive partners until September 19th to be able to get the daily drops throughout the event period. So until September 19th, for watching 1 hour, you get the Moodle Gukpap, the Dalbo Gukpap, and the Byot County Gukpap. I'm butchering everything that is written in Korean. I do not know how to pronounce these, so please have patience with me. And you also get, for watching 2 hours, the event Morning Light Traditional Wine. So watch the Black Desert Partner podcast on Twitch during the event period, and after achieving the required viewing time, receive the rewards in your Twitch inventory. So that's gonna be right up here. You're gonna see that they're gonna be, it's like a small little dot, and then you claim the drops on the Black Desert website storage, and then send the items from the web storage to your in-game mail. But be sure to have linked your Perlabyss account or your Steam account with Twitch so that you're actually able to receive those rewards. And then if you click on this, you will get straight to the content creator streams, so the live streams for the people that are streaming currently, or it should be working. It should be working. That gives you exclusive Twitch drops like Kazane, Karen, Laura Borit, Bert, and Carl. They give you the extra drops. And like me, I give you normal Twitch drops. So watch them as well. You can look over there and come join us. It's a really nice community. Let's have a chat. And then we have the patch notes to go through. And the patch notes are a lot this week. So we are starting off our patch notes with the Land of the Morning Light Seoul Part 2. And there is a lot happening. They finally opened up the gates to the new region. So the gates to Seoul, the capital of the Land of the Morning Light, have been flung open to all travelers now. You can embark on a grand adventure to Seoul. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the adventurers who have eagerly awaited this moment. So there's gonna be a new chapter of the Morning Light saga, aims to beautifully render the capital city of Seoul and to gracefully tie up the narratives laid out in the previous Donghae province chapter. We hope that all of the adventurers will take their time and delight in exploring every corner of Seoul. As the tale draws to a close, we feel a bittersweet mix of emotions. Using these experiences as a stepping stone, we are now even more committed to preparing for the adventures that await to the adventures that await back in the original continent of Black Desert. So we're probably gonna have a lot of content coming to the original content. And by starting off, you get to the Land of the Morning Light Seoul, and the starting quest will be given to you by Dolce, who helped resolve the situation in the Honghwa province on the Land of the Morning Light with the traveler has landed in Balenos. So you will start off the quest in Balenos, which is interesting, but I think interesting. Maybe because he wants to take you on a cruise. Maybe he wants to start off in Velia and take you on a nice little date, or like a nice little cruise over to the Land of the Morning Light, which is going to take us ages. But use the fast travel system. And if you haven't done the emoji clues of the Truth questline, you need to finish that one up first to be able to get the quest A Friendly Face and be on level 56 with the character that you want to start this off with. So we have the main quest lines, and so upon receiving Myung-run's letter from the starting quest, the adventurer returns to the Morning Light to continue the story. There is a new collection of tales, so they added a total of 8 new tales. This new collection comprises 8 enhancing tales, each awaiting the adventurer's choice to embark upon. Select your desired tale from the collection of tales and you will be guided to its starting point. To ensure a seamless narrative flow, only one tale can be pursued at a time though. So you cannot start this tale and then continue it on with the Uturi one. It's not going to be able to do. I don't know why they did that, but probably to make the story make more sense for you. So once you begin a tale, you must see it through to complete it before selecting another. And your actions during this tale will also have consequences with the ending of the story. So they're designed with branching crossroads paths, allowing the story to unfold in different directions based on your choices and complete with unique illustrations. This is really cool. So you've got all of these new tales that are gonna happen, and be sure to do all of them. Ooh, we got cute ladies. That's always a win. That's always a win. And they've also given us a new guide to the city, or like to the map, which is kind of even more confusing to me than it was before. But it's okay. And then we've got new world bosses. So they added world bosses to the Donghai and Hwanghae provinces with the opening of the Morning Light Soul. So we've got 4 new world bosses. As you can see, the Bulksal, Uturi, Sangsoon, and the Golden Big King. You can do these ones once a week, each one once a week, to get exclusive drops. So be sure to check them out once a week. So they're spawning at these times. So for EU, CEST, and for NA, be sure to also check this one out. So they're spawning at the same time as other other world bosses are spawning, but it's gonna be much more profitable for you to go to these because you will need some stuff for them for the new sovereign weapons. They all are in the land of the Morning Light. You can earn boss loot up to once per week for each of the 4 world bosses. Defeat each world boss and claim your rewards through the region quest UI in the top right of your screen. Each boss region quest is a weekly quest, resetting every Thursday at midnight. The 4 types of bosses in the Land of the Morning Light appear 11 to 12 times each week, and you only need to defeat one of each type to receive all of the rewards for that week. And even if you haven't completed the Imogi questline or the main questline for the Land of the Morning Light, you can still acquire the boss loot from the region quest UI. So these are the things that we can get from each world boss. So it's the Flame of the Primordial, the Embers of the Primordial Crystal, and the Astal Necklace, as well as reforged stones that you can equip in your weapons afterwards as well. And it's just some random stuff as well, which we all know what it is. So be sure to go and meet those people because you will need these things. Well, let's say the Primordial Crystal, the Flame, and the Embers, because you will need them for the sovereign weapon. You also will be able to get one of the RNG boxes that will give you some random stuff based on your RNG that day. So the main thing is gonna be the Flame of Primordial that you can get. But yeah, that's probably not the thing that we get. Most likely silver. Hunter seals? Okay. Well, but you get a lot of normal stuff up to here, it's nice from like the middle, like it's split into 2, like bad stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, and good stuff. When you defeat the 4 types of world bosses in the Land of the Morning Light and acquire their boss loot, the top 10 adventurers with the highest contribution on each server has a very low chance of obtaining the Flame of Primordial. Very cool. So be sure to try to be one of the best top 10. But it's going to be very difficult because people are geared. People are geared. Adventurers within the top 10 contribution ranks on each server, very low chance to obtain the Flame of Primordial. So even for the contribution, that is nice. Then we have the Black Shrine 2. The Soul Edition is now live, and the Black Shrine 2 offers a cooperative boss battle designed for 5 players, setting it apart from the original. In the Black Shrine 2, you'll be using your personal gear. The Sun, Moon, and Earth Aura have been reimagined. That is very important for later on. Opt for the Suns to speed up your takedowns and climb the ranks, while stacking Moon Auras boosts your survival in battle. Earth Aura, on the other hand, increases your retry chances upon resurrection or failure to break boss mechanism, depending on the numbers of adventurers in your party who has selected that specific aura. So it all depends if your whole group is gonna invest into the Earth Aura, into the Sun Aura, or into the Moon Aura. That is really interesting. That's a whole new concept for our for our bosses. We split the difficulty into normal and hard modes. The normal requires you an AP of 300, whilst the hard mode of 330. So this is like mid-level or like mid-game for most of the people. So 300 is probably mid-game, I'd say. 330 is like taking it towards endgame. Like just slowly but surely taking it towards the endgame. And although the boss mechanism isn't as daunting as the LVR attraction, you'll need to get a handle on the mechanism when you first dive in. So successfully defeating this boss will grant Adventurer Party exclusive reward. Additionally, new items have been added that can be exchanged for tokens earning by defeating these bosses. One such item is the bonfire statue, which can be crafted as furniture, and each boss in the Black Shrine of Fangwei province has its own unique allure. We hope you and your guildmates or friends enjoy this distinctive combat experience. So I really hope they're making it so that it's not as useless as currently the boss blitzes are. Well, useless. You get stuff, but it's not as profitable as it was in the beginning. So yeah, so you've got in total 6 boss blitzes to do with your friends, so as a group of 5. And as we can see here again, the different kind of auras that you are selecting are gonna make an impact on your situation. Then for the normal one, 300, and for the challenged one or for the hard one, 330 AP. And then we have the loot that we will get. So there's going to be a guaranteed loot that is the same for, I think, every single one. And then we have the loot according to a set probability, with obviously the Flame of Primordial being the top thing that we want to get. But you can also get a Duo de Barracas earring. And a Pride de Barracas earring, only hard mode only, but we do have a chance of getting a duo, and just the Baraka accessories in general, just by the normal one, doing the normal one, which is really cool. 300 AP. I think I might be able to do it. Maybe I'll get my people to join in. And then you can also get the Astal necklace and the Astal belt, which are new accessories. So we are gonna need them. And then you also get the bots blitz token by doing it on the hard difficult, right? For the deposed crown. Oh, you get a lot of stuff. Wow. Okay, you get a lot of different stuff for the Dark Bonfan and for the Prince. Oh, the Prince gives you a lot more of like the Deborah's accessories at the Duo and at Pry. They forgot to color it red. How dare they? So the bot splits token you can afterwards exchange for new titles that you can get, for exclusive ones for the boss splits. So if you're trying to get every single title, these ones you can get now as well as exchange them for the Blood Red Fire Aura and the Gentle Moon Aura. Once per family, this one, and twice per family, the red one, because afterwards you can make them into these little statues that are gonna look really nice on your mainer, because we can also get a new mainer in the Land of the Morning Light and decorate it with this statue. The statue doesn't give you any effects as far as I've seen, but we have a cool stuff being there. There is also the weekly quest to give you one of the Embers of Primordial for each week. So be sure also check this one out. And then we have the ranks of the light stones. And now to the main thing. We've got finally our new weapons in the game. So it's the Sovereign Weapons. And the Sovereign Weapons are currently the top weapon that you can get. And for getting this one and for crafting it, there's 3 different kinds of ways. So either you take 2 pen Black Star weapons of the same category. So main hand, Awakening, or offhand, and making it into the Sovereign Weapon. The second way is the Pen Black Star and the Flame of Primordial, which is gonna be the easiest way to get them, because a lot of people have sold the Pen Black Star on the central market when we got our free Pen Black Star. I, for one, couldn't sell either of them because mine are unsellable because they are from season characters, both. Oh well, the other one is from the season character and the other one we got from the coupon that we could have gotten, and you cannot sell that one. Use it and mash them together, or for like the easiest way is the getting the Flame of Primordial, and the most expensive way is the Pen Black Star weapon with a Pen Boss weapon at Kafra level 20. So maybe that's why they have the Kafra event happening. That's maybe why. And get the Gem of Twilight and infuse that one as well. So that is the most expensive way to get it, because Kafra stones, oof, You need a lot for level 20 and they're costing a ton. So this is like in the billions. So you get the Flame of Primordial by defeating the Morning Light world bosses, Black Shrine Party Blitz rewards, and heating the Embers of Primordial times 100. And you can use them to craft the Sovereign main weapon, craft the Sovereign Awakening weapon, and craft the Primordial Glow Crystal. Oh, so there is no offhand. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. And the Embers of Primordial you get by defeating the Morning Light world bosses and craft the Flame of Primordial times 1. And this one is the way to go if you have the cover level 20 on a weapon or an accessory. Well, no, it's a weapon. You need a weapon. I'm sorry. This was my bad. You need magical shards times 100 and 20,000 cover stones to make this Gem of Twilight. To use it on your sovereign weapon, or to make the sovereign weapon. To make the sovereign weapon, you need to go to the Land of the Morning Light at Mount Ashi in Huangwei Province, and you can craft the weapon harnessing the powers of the creation throughout the Bonfei statue. So you will go up there with your character that you want to use your weapon with, because if you go up there as a shy, but, well, not as a shy, that's a bad way, but if you go up there as a Dark Knight, but you're a witch player, you will get the Dark Knight weapons out of it. So be sure to go up there with the class that you actually use. So only equipment that has not been upgraded with the reform stones can be used to craft the sovereign weapons. So be sure to also know that. And when crafting a sovereign weapon, use weapons of the same type as the desired sovereign weapon. The sovereign weapon crafted will be correspondent to the character attempting the craft, and any branding effects from the original equipment will be removed when crafting a sovereign weapon. So if somebody else crafted yours, it's gonna be removed. And then crafted sovereign weapons cannot be registered at the central market, which is interesting, but maybe that's a good choice. And the crafted sovereign weapons cannot be enhanced by using the Jace Hammer of Loyalty. This one will have new attempts. So the Primordial, the sovereign weapons, will get us up to deck. So September, October, November, December. Well, it's 10 new stages. And you will need the Primordial Blackstones, which you can make by using the Primordial Crystal that you will get by defeating the Morning Light world bosses, or from the Patrigo's secret shop. And then you will need one of these crystals, 20 sharp black crystal shards, and 10 cover stones to make one of these Primordial Black Stones. Here we have a spreadsheet about the enhancement level, about the APs and the extra APs, accuracies and enhancement levels. And as you can see here, the Agris Essence that we need for the NOV 2 deck is 330%. 330 tries for each. We love it. That's a high attempt number. And then we also have like the additional chance stacks, so the fail stacks that they recommend, or like they use, 60 to 300. Which is interesting because October, November and November, December uses both 300, like they give out 300. I don't know, but yeah. The sovereign weapons will also have a Primordial Light. So the higher your enhancement level with the sovereign weapon gets, the brighter the weapon shines. And even if you're using an outfit that has another skin on top of it, the light will still shine through, which is really, really cool. So as we can see here at level 0, there is no effect. At level 1, there's a little bit of light. And then we have the Primordial Light level 2, which gives us a lot of light, a lot of flames. Very cutesy, very demure. And also our Shy gets a new Primordial Athena Soul. So an item with the capability to further unlock the Athena Soul's hidden potential has been discovered. You can use the Primordial Glow Crystal to upgrade the Sunset Athena Souls to the Primordial Grade. And that will give you a new Fiery Primordial Athena Soul. It cannot be registered at the central market, and the Primordial Glow Crystal cannot be extracted from the Primordial Athena Soul. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. And we've got also new Reforging weapon stones. Well, stones in general. That gives us new effects on our weapons. So these will be at the base price of 150,000 silver. 150 million thousand, I wish. And they give us new stacks for our weapon, which you can use by going to the Reforge window through the Black Spirit. Also, Reforging can grant up to 5 effects, and each Reforged stone effect can only be added once per weapon. Once 5 Reforged effects have been granted, you can exchange them with different Reforged stones. The Reforged stones used in the Reforging cannot be extracted though, so keep that in mind as well. And then we've got a new accessories, the Astal necklace and the Astal belt. The Astal necklace will give you health back. So when used, the Astal necklace recovers a portion of your HP based on enhancement level. Additionally, you cannot unequip the Astal necklace while the skill is on cooldown, which is really interesting. And the belt will give you the Black Spirit Rage back. When used, the Fury of Astal recovers a portion of your Black Spirit's Rage based on the enhancement level. However, if you only recovers up to a maximum amount of the self-obtainable Black Spirit Rage, and if you use Fury of Astal while having more Black Spirit Rage than the self-obtainable limit due to the Rage transfer, you will not recover any more Black Spirit Rage. And you cannot unequip it while it's on cooldown, as the other one was up there. So that's really cool. Like, there's quite a lot. It also gives you AP and accuracy, a good stack. But these are probably very interesting in the PvP scene. Guild League, I would say, perhaps. Because I think for the Guild League, you go in with your own weapons. Also, we've got the new Manor, right? This is looking very cute, very fancy. You can get it under a contract. It's currently on a discount, the longer you get it. And then we've got new nodes and production nodes, and gather materials from the Land of the Morning Light. So also check these out if you want to resettle in your contribution points. These are the new things that you can get. Also, there's small stories heard throughout the Huanghui province. While exploring Huanghui province, make sure to lend an ear to residentials or dokebi. Listening to their stories will reward you with the Sangpyeong coins or the miraculous foods of Huanghui province. So you can exchange the coins or you get the rewards from the food. You also got new furniture based on the second part of Land of the Morning Light. And then hopping over to our content, we have the Guild League Battlefield, which added one new Guild League Battlefield to our, well, Guild League. And the Land of the Morning Light has now also some church buffs that you can get. So for 120 or 300 minutes, you can get for silver all of these combat and damage and experience, or attack, protection and experience buffs for quite a little silver. So get those because they will help out in the long run while you are out there and going through the notion of defeating monsters. And they changed the magical shard to be registered on the central market for selling and purchasing. And also there is the new Dekia Lantern tier 2 that has been added, which you can craft, and there is going to be the Dekia Lantern tier 2 in the Ash Forest and in the Olen's Valley. So if you are at, I think, AP 340 and 430 DP, you can use the Land of the Morning Light, the Dekia Lantern 2, level 2. And the main loot that you can get from there is the Deboreka's Earring and the Forgotten Limbo Seal, as well as the Dekia artifacts, all damage reduction. So it's a nice little thing if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. We have the level 2 out now as well. And then we also got the Dekia's artifacts, which will be 2 different kinds. So it's an all damage reduction and an all evasions. This is going to be dropped only at the tier 2 or level 2 spots. The all damage reduction gives you a plus 12 damage reduction, and the evasion, a all evasion plus 24%. And then you can exchange or like put in the light stones that you want to use. And also you will be able to get the Dekia's fragment to manufacture the Dekia's artifacts. Then we also got 4 new crystals. So one is for the Crystal of Precise Destruction, Spirit, Stalwart Fortitude, and Dodged Patience, which will give us extra stats as well over there. And I think if you use them with Intertwined, or if there is a like combo, there might be some better things as well being provided. Then they also improved the guidance on how to acquire the knowledge of Zobaldi in the Valentia, and the improved description of items needed for the desert exploration in the quest summary of Valencia's Treasure Grave Robber's First Step. Also, they've now added, since the mount is gonna get automatically teleported to you after completing main quests. And sometimes it happened that it was in a dangerous spot where your horse could have gotten hit. You now will be able to lineate that, and they will not be transported to that difficult or like that dangerous area, but instead you're gonna just be there by yourself. And there's also a Velupi's Travels in Seoul quest, which will take you around Seoul and a lot of different kinds of spots to go sightseeing and do stuff like that. They've also added now that you can skip the main quest with non-seasonal characters. So if you have a non-seasonal character, or you made one because you wanted to, and you want to skip the main quest, you are now also able to do that with this patch. Well, they've added it with this patch. And they added some UI stuff as well. And that has been it. That has been everything. This is the second time that I filmed this, and I really hope it was clear and easy to understand, because this has been a lot. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the Land of the Morning Light Part 2, about all of the events that are currently happening. Daycare Lanterns Level 2, that's interesting, and the Sovereign Weapons. Very cool. We got new stuff. We got new stuff to enhance. Gamba! And yeah, with that all being said and done, I'm currently live on Twitch. Come join us over there. Come join the community. Let's have a nice little chat and also get your drops from there as well. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe and join the community. Have a nice little day, everyone, and happy weekend and happy September.